Would you like to find out some of my favorite tools for metal stamping? You might be surprised. Before we head over to my stamping desk, I just want to take a minute to thank you all so much. A few weeks ago, I was able to reach 1,000 subscribers for my channel. I never imagined that that would happen. As a new stamper, it was hard to find more information than just the basics. Metal stamping has given me a creative outlet and a way to share with people that I wouldn't have found in other ways. I started my channel a few years ago in the hopes of sharing information that I was struggling to find myself. As a thank you for hitting 1,000 subscribers, I can't even believe that. I'm going to go ahead and show you 4 of my very favorite things for stamping on metal and making jewelry. Let me take you over to my desk and we'll have a look at what I've got to show you. Today I want to talk to you about some unconventional things that you might find in my stamping desk. So the first one is just this yucky old chunk of t-shirt here. Whenever I have a t-shirt that gets holes in it or stains or whatever, I like to cut it up into little pieces because I find an old t-shirt to be the perfect fabric for removing the darkening ink or whatever off of my pieces that I've been working on. It's really soft, and so it's not going to scratch your aluminum or other soft metals, but it's also got enough grip that it's going to really grab that ink in order to be able to remove it and wipe it away. It's nice and smooth, and so it's not going to be able to pull any of that ink out of the impressions on your stamped piece. So that's thing number 1. And then the next item is a nail polish removing pump. So you can get these at the beauty supply store for probably $5 to $8, or even cheaper, you can get them at Walmart for $1 or $2. And the one in Walmart actually comes with nail polish remover in it, whereas the one from the beauty supply is empty. So you can use the nail polish remover to take some of that darkening off, but honestly, dump it out and just replace it with some rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is the perfect thing for taking the inks out of, off from around the impressions. So I fill it up with rubbing alcohol, and then it just pumps. Oh my gosh, I just shot my camera. So that's great. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's my little process for ink removal with these things. So, I've got my little blank here, and I'm going to go ahead and darken it. And then replace my cap. And then I will just fold this over a few times and go ahead and moisten it with some of that rubbing alcohol, and then wipe away the ink. You can see that I used my little pump to get that all nice and cleaned up. Chapstick. So believe it or not, chapstick is a fantastic barrier for helping your blank when you're punching a hole. So frequently I will use my power punch to punch holes in things if I'm doing a lot of punching at the same time, of hole punching at the same time. So I want you to see what happens here when I punch a hole with the power punch. So it's a two-handed job for me, and it'll catch kind of on the top of the punch here. And I don't know if you can see this, but there is a mark here at the top of the hole, and it's going to leave that kind of a mark or a burr around this. So what I do, this is a trick that I learned from a Facebook friend who's a genius. I go ahead and take my chapstick and rub a little on the front, rub a little on the back, and then I'm going to punch through where the chapstick is. So then I get it where I need it, and then I'm going to pinch it with both hands and all of my might. And then, now I have my second hole here where that chapstick was. So we can get it to focus. Hey there. And when I wipe that away, ta-da! No burr. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about was this fancy guy. This is an ammo box, or an ammo case from the sporting goods store. This is from Cabela's, and it was $3. Let me tell you again, this was $3. So when you open it up, it has all of these compartments inside that you can use to put your stamps in. So this is an entire lowercase font here, and an entire set of numbers, and they just fit right into those little compartments. And then it has the lid that it can snap shut, so when your naughty children like mine come in and are messing with your stamps and decide to try and dump things out, thwarted. So anyway, these make room for, let's see, fonts or for design stamps. You can get them with different size holes for the ammunition, or for stamps for us. And so if you have like a bigger design stamp like this one here, that's not going to fit, right? But there are cases that have bigger compartments in them. So, you know, they're these little green ones, like I said, like $3, or they have blue cases that are maybe $5, but it is a crazy deal. So if you have a bunch of fonts like I do without cases, then this is your man. All right. Okay, still trying to figure out my stupid auto white balance. Ugh.